In the days of the shahs, the khans, and though the Ruski imperial power, hammams in Azerbaijan were on lot more than rather than fair receive pure. Human beings got along, chatted, debated. It was a public establishment wherever you would soften or, all how had constructed up within of you, you'd say on it and stake it, says Kamil Ibragimov, chief of the archaeological division in Baku's Old Town Authority. Azerbaijani language cities in the Medium Ages were separate in little neighborhoods named as mahalla, and everyone had its own hammam and masjid, public catering to both of the religious and natural as necessary of regional Muslim. The hammam as well play a key part in wedding. Length up the Soviet power did off in sectarian conservative, females hammams were a nature hunt land for mothers thirsty to get a nearer see at capacity youthful brides. Men on the Sumbrush utilized the hammam to hit deals above tea and games of Ella campaign, the regional release of backgammon game. In the days of the Silky Way, for example, a hammam stood at both of entrances to Baku's old town, and travelers could just come following flaming their old clothing and possessing a nice scrape. Hammam civilization moistened a slight in Soviets' times as apartments were more adjusted in their own baths and heavy showers, but hammams were yet the at first seaport of urge whenever down there was a water supply meltdown. Present down there's yet a loyalist mob of original inhabitants how can't dwell out of a hammam, but up connecting them there's a short manual to its rules and rituals. One man or woman, hammams in Azerbaijan are rigorously segregated, several are fair for men, several for female and several for both of but on various days. Time the segregationist guideline has weakened a slight with the medium ages, several man hammams now use masseuses, blended swimming is yet a full not. To carry a cloth, as opposed to Ruski banyas and Finnish saunas, and in spite the segregationist guideline, strutting about fully bare is not permitted. Instead of a specific cloth named a fight must be worn out at all times. 3. Be beaten. Taking into account the ex-Ruski impact above the Caucasus Mountains, it's no surprise party how dense and aroma birch tree broom include as well found their way in the Azerbaijani language hammam. Creature easily beaten by a partner in the parkhana, or vapor chamber, stirs up the warmth and aids respiratory and circulating. 4. Scrape difficult, center to the Azerbaijani language hammam ritualistic is kais, in that a man named Akisaki scrubs all the dirt of your flesh with a big abrasion gauntlet. It may sense a slight powerful at first, but will keep a lighting tingling through the flesh. 5. Vapor chamber decorum, a thick felt hat should as well be worn out to isolate you, or your wool, and hinder overheat. Cleaning in the vapor chamber is rigorously forbidden. 6. Foam laundry soap, else exciting ritualistic is thing named kirpuk. Laundry soap and water supply are whisked along in a specific net to build big clouds of soap foaming that the kisaki rubs above each CPI of your flesh. 7. Coffee, season with salt and med, else order is frictional season with salt, coffee and med in the leather. The season with salt helps you pot, the coffee is aroma and the med suits any wounds and inflammations. 8. Get your period, the swimming trial by itself really be rushed, but alike essential is potable tea later. Down there's no period range on how length you can expend at the hammam, so it's not extraordinary to sit there, scrape and communicate above 6 to 8 several hours. 9. Feast the architectural, Azerbaijan's old hammams were constructed in the East styling overall through Iran, Central Asia and the Medium East. A key characteristic is the dome in holes at the upper, beautifully designed to let air out but not let rain water in. Older hammams were frequently constructed part underground, compliance them hot in winter and cold in summer. Largest of Azerbaijan's old hammams stopped operating a length period back. Several are canned as monuments time, other include been transformed in shops, bazaars or tea houses. But down there are yet a few places in center Baku to expertise the evaporating rituals of the history. The is the quantity 1 selection for a most significant Azerbaijani language hammam expertise. Constructed in the 18th age, Aga Mikhail is Baku's senior operating hammam. It operates individual days for men and female and is run by an ecstatic crew in lot of expertise. Taking into account its eternal circulation, Aga Mikhail has been utilized several times as a movie position. A Hammam stage of the 1956 movie If Not the A, later How A, is particularly famous. Females' days are Mondays and Fridays, all the otherwise are for men. Main entry is fare 10 minutes, about $6, consisting unlimited accessing to the vapor chamber, heavy showers and swimming pool. Additional services price as follows: flesh scrape, 10 minutes, coffee, season with salt and med treat, 20 minutes, massage therapy, 20 minutes. Aga Zeel Hammami, as well named as image, dates behind to Baku's deceased 19th century oil boomers. The was initially a men's hammam, switching to creature female only for the Soviets epoch, and is now one day once again solely for men. Present the hammam has a regional clientele, giving all the conventional treatments and yet breathes the ghost of the history. Prices: entry, consisting vapor chamber and baths, 12 minutes, 30 min massage therapy, 15 minutes, the complete pack expenses on 60 minutes, $35. Aga Zeel Hammami, 5 Safter Kuliev Road, Ichirishi Her, Baku, plus 994 55 639 1999 / plus 994 55 434 65 35. The 19th century hammam, named before newly as Qasim Bey Hammam, following its multimillionaire founding member Qasim Bey, was solely for female for largest of its life. It's now a men-only hammam and is particularly famous in civilian service staff, thanks to its position close for persons by the government ministries. The major attractions are its stylish center swimming pool and a original inhabitants only sense. It giving all the normal procedures: vapor chamber, beading, swimming pool, scrape, machauka, a anti-aliasing clean-in laundry soap, and massage therapy. Advantage: down there's into house hairdresser, cafe and a box for pedicures. Prices are 12 minutes for entry, includes unrestricted period in the vapor chamber and swimming pool, 12 minutes for cleaning, 20 minutes for in time-long massage therapy. Future on Murtuza Mukhtarov Road is a large sample of the year-old connection among mosques and hammams. Nearly contrary, the verdant domed Haji Sultan Ali Masjid is the men-only Akhund hammam, mentioned in honor of the Akhund clergy, how lobbied for its building way behind in 1887. Prices: entry and use of the Finnish bath, 10 minutes, a 30 min scrape, 12 minutes, and a 30 min massage therapy, 14 minutes. The hammam's house may date behind to 1886, but it's just been operating as a hammam for the recent 20 year. The eclectic mix of souvenirs, filled animals and dim light build a strange atmosphere and do the location sense. Portion hammam, portion museum. See out for the portraits of Lenin and Stalin and the little image of Donald Trump card. Time less than historical, its services and machinery are a slight more than prestigious. The is reflecting in the prices: 23 minutes relating entry time. The ordinary all-inclusive pack is 86 minutes. The includes Ruski, Turkey and Finnish saunas, swimming pool and baths, flesh scrape, a part-hour massage therapy and vinaki, birch tree twig beating. Teesbay is particularly famous in bachelor and hen parties. Men's and females' hammams are posted in adjoining buildings.